While I was working for a presentation for a recent project, I realized something strange. In an age where AI can generate images, automate entire workflows, and write pretty decent code, making presentations is still incredibly manual. Even AI tools that claim to help usually generate a wall of bullet points and not slides you can actually use, so I decided to fix that. Using DigitalOcean's Gradient AI, I built MALAIKA, which is an AI-powered slide studio, where you work with the main orchestrator to refine and lock in your plan, and then the sub-agents generate the slides in different visual styles. The system runs on DigitalOcean's Gradient ADK, the agent development kit, with hosted gradient agent endpoints executing the agents, and we use the DigitalOcean's knowledge-based retrieval to give sort of examples to the sub-agents to avoid creating generic AI slop. Both the backend and the frontend are deployed on DigitalOcean's Gradient, which keeps the generation streaming and rendering extremely fast and responsive. The slides are generated as HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and then piped into a PPTX and then exported into a high fidelity PowerPoint presentation. Let me show you how this thing works with a quick demo. So I'll start with testing the minimal agent. I'll tell you to create a slides of a bunch of cards. Then it should create a plan. And it looks decent, so I'll approve that plan. And then it transfers it to the minimal agent, which proceeds to create the slides in that editorial Pinterest-like style. Then it searches for an image, I'm guessing of a cat, and should append that to the slide. And as you can see, the end result is a pretty good looking minimal set of slides. So I'll test the luxury agent with a more complicated workflow and tell it to create a presentation for a phone model, create a plan as usual. I'll approve that, and then let's see what it cooks up. Starting strong. You can see how luxury tech the 3 slides it has created look like. Really decent looking. You can see an error, but that works. So hit a model error, I've told it to continue, and it should finish up on the remaining slides. Nice. So you can see it created a set of pretty good looking slides, and it's validating and should be done. That's pretty impressive. So let's do one more test using the Qt agent. So I'll tell you to create a presentation for a smart AI pet, 5 slides, create a plan, I approve it. Then let's see what it comes up with. And as you'd expect, it creates a set of slides with that playful look. And then we can download the slides it has created, which will export in a PowerPoint file. And you can work with it in any sort of editor that works with PDF, that work with slides that you need. MALAIKA is built entirely on DigitalOcean's platform, with the UI running on their platform and the agent runtime deployed on Gradient AI using the DigitalOcean's ADK. Gradient hosts the orchestrator and the specialized design agents that generates and assemble slides, with optional grounding through the knowledge base. This architecture lets MALAIKA run a real multi-agent presentation pipeline fully deployed on DigitalOcean, and as you can see how impressive the generation is. Have a good day.